So to cover a little bit of the process of buying my bow, I did all the research like everyone else online, looked at all the different pro shops. There is one in my area called Boersman, I believe it's called, but they were closed for construction. They had a post saying that they weren't going to reopen again. Sorry, little itch. So I reached out to them on social media asking like, hey, are you guys just closed for construction or are you closed for good? They didn't get back to me, so I moved on with Bass Pro Shop as I figured they would have adequate people to help out. So I went in one day, I was okay, there's this bow, it's like $350, regular $550. I think I'd like to buy it. What do you recommend? And the lady that I asked was very elderly. And she's like, well, that bow starts at a 50-pound draw weight. That's very heavy. Like, I shoot a 50-pound bow, so that's probably way too much to start with. I would recommend that you go with a different one. I went, okay, no problem. And she's like, we have some recurve bows. I can let you pull back a 50-pounder so you can have a better judgment or a better idea of what you want to get. I was like, okay. So I pulled it back 10, 15 times. She's like, what do you think? I'm like, it's okay. Like, I wouldn't want to do it 100 times, but it's not too bad. She's like, well, you got to be able to do it 100 times, so that's way too heavy. So I would recommend you go with the one I ended up buying, the Diamond by Bowtech Edge XT. I'll cover that a little bit more later in the video. So I was like, no problem, I'll think about it. Went home, came back another day. And that was the day that I pulled the trigger on it, decided to purchase it, asked the younger gentleman there to help me set it up. He took it out of the box, set it up. He got me to set up my peep sight without a release. So, as anybody who shoots a bow knows, that changes everything because it's in a different spot once you add in the release. He didn't cover how to set my anchor point. My draw length, I'm 5'10", so my draw length, I've measured it myself, is about 69, or my wingspan is about 69 inches, so you divide that by 2.5, that comes out to 27.6. He recommended that I start at 28 or 28.5, I don't remember exactly, and 32-pound draw weight. So we did that, I brought it home. Shot it a bunch, just felt like I couldn't get it in the right spot, couldn't get used to it after I adjust the peep sight, because obviously you didn't set it up right. Sorry, I'm all over the place, new to this, sitting in my truck outside of work, sweating. So yeah, I brought it home, set it up, realized from sending pictures of my form to my AI on my phone, of course, like everyone does nowadays. And it said that my draw length was too long, so I took it in the house the other day and I shortened it to 27 and a half. Not really sure how the marking works, and now the draw length is much better. So if I could recommend anything, travel or wait for a pro shop, because now I'm always like, is something not set up right? I want to book a lesson at a pro shop. The Boersman, the one that I was talking about earlier in the video, just to make sure everything's dialed in right, make sure that I'm anchoring in the best spot possible. I've shot maybe 700 plus arrows, but it's always better to have a professional show you how it's done. Let's go to the bow. Then this here is my bow. This is where I like to keep it, the back of my truck, in case I get an opportunity to shoot it anywhere. Here's my release. Just a quick trigger one. Something that I figured out from shooting this, or at least I think, is the further out this is, the easier the release is. So if you make it real short, as you see, twisting this, shortens it up. It goes all the way, but it'll take a while. But the release gets harder and harder as you tighten it. So I like to run it fully loosen. I need to increase my draw length or my draw weight because it's just far too light. I think I'm gonna maybe put it up to 40 pounds, maybe jump straight to 50, but I will update you later on. A little bit more on my experience of picking up my bow from Bass Pro Shop. is it took them forever to set up, maybe about an hour and a half, 2 hours. Wasn't very, like, they didn't let me shoot it down the range, didn't let me test it out. They were, I don't know, seemed uncomfortable. Like, you had to call people to help them set it up. I had to Google it. So yeah, I would say if you're looking for a bow, just buy it from Bass Pro if that's what's in your price range, or if there isn't anything else accessible, and then take that bow to a pro shop to get set up. Or don't do what I did, be patient, wait till you can go to a pro shop and get the bow that you actually really want and get it set up how you really want it set up by the people who really know what they're doing. Nothing wrong with Bass Pro, they got lots of good stuff. Just, I wouldn't recommend, at least the one in Tawasin, for archery purposes at least.